fruit, I've got dairy, I've got vegetables, I've got fruits. I'm going to walk you through the different things that will help. Let's start off with moves.
I'm up to tricks under the table. No, I'm tying my dirty cats. Hi, you guys. I miss you too. The show has been over for about 20 minutes now. You know, the first thing I like to do is take off that stupid show wig and that stupid show makeup and the stupid lashes and just get clean and bare and ready to talk to you. It's weird. I had such a good time today. I feel like I didn't even leave. I feel like, you know, it was just yesterday that you and I were talking, and I guess that's a good thing. So, look, I wanted to talk with you about, a few things. We have so much time. Aww. Oh, what a nice picture. Who gave this to me? It's Morel and Antoine. Oh, my glam squad when we did our photos for the new season. Everything about the season feels new. I mean, not me and my attitude we're getting with you, but, you know, still the same jokes. But the logo to the show is new, and the studio. Do you like my office? I mean, there's still elements of the old Wendy. It's just that I've grown up, and I've got to sometimes conduct important business meetings in here. And so, you know, and we've got so much more space, I don't have to live like a hoarder like you thought that I was. I lost a couple of pounds. I don't know if you can tell. You can see I still love the same clothes, same black dress and cats. Come on, I'll show you around. So this is my guest couch. This is my new desk, which is actually a dining room table. My fish. Come on. Let's talk fashion. God. All right, this is my new bathroom. And I'm not using my shower as storage because there's actually so much room that I don't need to. Come along. Here's Morel's makeup room. I know. Morel's makeup room. This is our satellite wardrobe area. I've got my wardrobe stylist's name is Mimsor. And Mimsor has this way of organizing things. Look, if you could only have this going on at home, right? And believe me, this is just the wardrobe that he sits next to me. Here's Antoine's wig twirling room. He twirls the girls up in there. And then if you turn around, there's my office again. So we're all together. Come on. The big wardrobe department is actually upstairs. We're on, what would you say, 2 floors, Tristan? Mm-hmm. 2 floors. The studio is on this floor, and my office and whatnot. The crew, you know, my camera guys and gals, all that's really important to me. And then upstairs is where, I don't know, there's some other offices. And then across the street is where the business gets done. That's where David, oh, hi, hey. Come on. So this is what it looks like when nobody is here. I told you would recognize the old studio. Chair covers, same blue as last season. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But we've got about maybe 25 more seats in here than last season. And then the double doors, that used to be it. But now we have a whole performance area or whatever we're going to do. It's just, I just feel all grown up. Really, really nice here. All right, come on, let's go back to the office. I wanted to talk fashion with you because I know that it's Fashion Week, and you might be wondering what I was wearing today or why Memsor and I chose it. This is an Anne Klein dress. This is the simplest dress. It's made of the season's material, or the season's trend, which is snakeskin. Anne Klein, as you know, makes very affordable things. This dress happens to be a size small. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know it has a lot of stretch. And you know I love my fishnets. They just finish off my legs very nicely. My fishnets. And I wore my Twanbre wig instead of ombre because Antoine worked very hard to turn this wig from solid black and give me all the ombre that I need. You know, when I finish off my look, I wear a show bra. My show bra is horrible to look at, but they're very functional. They're by Shapeys. And that was my look. I had Manolo Blahnik nude. You got to be careful with your nudes, because a nude on a black girl, and we've talked about this, is not the same nude on a white person. You know, a white nude would be more peachy, and a black girl nude, depending on your color of black. And if you'll notice, when I wear nudes, I finally got it right, because I was screwing up for maybe like season 1 of the show. But my nude is actually brown, so Manolo Blahnik does it right. And you know what? Those shoes were from last season, and you know what? Yes, I'm still a fashion girl. I still love stuff, fashionable stuff, but you know, I like high-low. And today's dress is available at Lord & Taylor. My honey-colored tights are from Wolford, wolford.com. I'm warning you ahead of time that the tights are expensive. I consider, you know, $50, $45 for a pair of tights extremely expensive, but I can tell you something right now. For my color, it's very difficult to find a tight, you know, a fishnet that matches my black, and you wash them by hand. You're the only one wearing them. They don't need to go in the hot water and the spin and whatnot. You wash them by hand, and they're made of very good material. You'll get your $60, $50, $45. I forgot exactly how. All I know is that they're too rich for my blood. And I take very good care of them. My cuff, I loved this. I think of it as a leaf, like for fall, because fall is here, but it's actually a feather. And it's really very sweet. And my cuff is by Secret Garden. It's called Secret Garden. It's by Stella and Dot. I wear a lot of Stella and Dot jewelry here on the show. And my hoops, Ben Moon. These are like my favorite hoops, because the silver pair is really silver, and the gold pair, if you turn it this way and turn it this way, it's gold and silver together. That's it. I'm back. You know, no pressure there. You know, what are you going to wear first day? I mean, even people in my family, my mother, my sister, people were like, so what are you going to wear first day? What are you going to wear first day? And I'm just like, I just want to be comfortable first day. You know, it's not doing a talk show or doing anything worthwhile in life is not about the sprint. It's about the marathon. The first day doesn't mean crap if you're going to drop the ball on the 2nd, 5th, and 125th day. So I'm glad that the first day is done. I'm glad that we are back together. Tomorrow, Betsy Johnson is coming on the show, which I cannot wait. I have admired her from afar since forever. When my niece, Alexandra, when she was in high school, I was waiting for the day of her senior prom, of which she didn't even go to the prom with a boyfriend like traditional way. She went with it like it was like a hangout, so she didn't even care about a prom dress. But I was waiting to take her to Betsy Johnson to buy her one of those really frilly crinoline dresses, only for her to say, no, Aunt Wen, I don't care. So, but with that said, Betsy Johnson's store closed in the mall near us in New Jersey, and I want to find out what's going on because she's got a brand new line. She's a survivor of breast cancer. Her hair is made of plastic, and you see the knots up there where it's knotted in. From what I understand, it's very expensive for her to get the hair done. She flies somebody in. She's open to talk about it all, and if we're lucky, we can get her to do a cartwheel for us, right? She loves doing cartwheels. I'll tell you, when I came out there today to talk to you, I thought I was going to do a cartwheel, or at the very least cry. Weren't you surprised I didn't cry? I mean, part of me, I didn't cry because, I guess, you know, game on. The other reason that I didn't cry is I forgot. I forgot. You know, I mean, the floor is a little slippery. You know, we're testing out everything in the studio. Every single thing is brand new. I was trying to remember to run left, not right for Hot Topics. If you notice, the camera followed me all along running, and I just wanted to get it right. I just wanted to get it right for me. I wanted to get it right for the people who work so hard on this show. I mean, my incredible staff, and I just wanted to get it right, and I wanted to lead by example. So I hope you enjoyed my leadership today. Come on, you gotta go. I got me a tuna sub on the way from Subway, where I'm gonna be eating fresh. How you doing? We're back. They will report on whether they like the hair or not.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's great to be back. Thank you so much for waiting, and see you tomorrow on the show. Excuse me. By the way, did you notice anything missing outside of my door? Yeah, be your own kind of beautiful. I'm still looking for it. Bye. This sweater was like $600, about $400, and this dress was like $125, correct? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I was saying, is that There are some pieces that are really great investments, and I have to tell you, it seems so stupid, and I've got a million cardigans of all different price ranges. This one right here, it's not even made of cashmere. It doesn't even have, it has a few black buttons on it, tasteful. I wore this, gee, this is about a year old, but it doesn't pill. It's the perfect length because it's not long sleeve. I had it on the couch when I was talking to Katie. It's not long sleeve and it's not cumbersome. It is really just that arm duster that you need. You could wear this cardigan with something dressy, like you're going to the Oscars, or you can wear it with jeans. The problem is that it's a very big investment for a cardigan at about just under $500. It's Wolford, but this is an investment, and I repeat, this will last me a lifetime. It is an investment. This dress, on the other hand, is just a little something, kind of trendy, although houndstooth never goes out of season. It is not leather. The dress is from Lord & Taylor.
No, it's Donna Morgan.
Oh, it's Donna Morgan. Oh, it's not from Lord & Taylor. Yes, Donna Morgan. And this dress retails for about $125. It has some stretch in it. This one's like a size 10, although if you'll notice, it could be tailored and taken in just a bit. Just saying. And then Manolos, duh, classic. Like duh to the classics, you know. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Wendy.
Thanks for coming. I'm thankful.
And we are clear.
Thankful that the show is over. I'm about to go eat some. Placed my lunch order earlier today because a real fatso. That's, like I said, the first thing we think about when we wake up in the morning. What are we going to eat? I'm gonna get a chicken Caesar salad from Pret a Manger. How do you say it?
You said it.
Pret a Manger. Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Oh, come on in.
That's it till second show,
Here's the
145.
interns.
Great job this morning, boss.
Would you stop talking about second show? You're the one who let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, right, fine. We do some taping. Damn you. You did it yesterday, too. Yeah, but you don't have to say it like that.
I mean, see you tomorrow.
Exactly. Good one, Brendan.
Blew it already.
Brendan's going to see the Who this weekend. Who are you?
I don't know.
Who? I really want to know. Who are you? Oh, I'm just showing him how my wigs stay on so good.
Oh, keep doing.
Yes. Ow! 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 Who? Oh my God!
Dizzy.
I don't know how Beyonce does that. Oh my God! I gotta sit down. Young lady, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I went up to the street to Pret a Manger, and they have already pre-made salads. They have chicken Caesar salad. So I just wanted to confirm, make sure it's okay to get 2 pre-made chicken Caesar salads, and then I will have to go to the deli to get the tuna.
Wait, is my husband eating one of the salads?
Yeah, he asked for a salad as well.
Oh. Okay, then make sure that you get 6 extra dressings.
6 extra dressings.
3 for him and 3 for me. And then run to the deli. I don't want the full salad. You know, I just want to take it and just put the dollop of tuna fish into my salad and mix it up and just make it extra fat. And the tuna that I want is this one. Healthy tuna. But, you know, and I don't mind anything that's in the healthy tuna. Just even if they charge you the full $7, I'm okay. But I don't want the salad. I just want the tuna.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'll take the carrots or whatever they mix in with it, you know?
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's okay if the from Pret a Manger has chicken in it. That's fine.
Oh yes.
All right.
The
perfect.
more meat in the salad, the better.
Lovely. I'll be back. Would you like anything to drink? Because I didn't get that.
No, thank you, young lady.
Okay.
I have stuff. What's your name?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. What school do you go to?
Pace University.
Pace. What year are you?
I'm a senior. I'll be done in December.
Oh, do you know what you want to do for the rest of your life?
I want to have my own company. I'll eventually go into production. So
Okay.
Kind of like my own boss, but I have to work from the bottom and way up, right?
Yeah, you got to go
Yeah.
get the tuna fish.
Yes.
Get to stepping.
Thank you.
See you when you come back, Cheyenne. It's lovely to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Is your internship's not up anytime soon, is it?
Middle of December.
She was lovely, right?
Yep.
Why did you do that? You started out making this straighter. We're about to tape Friday's show at 1:45, as Big Mouth Brendan said, so that we around here at Wendy can have a nice 5-day weekend, if you must know. Mm-hmm. But why are you taping it? I mean, why are you curling it?
I'm not. I'm just, yeah.
Curling it.
No.
It.
Just
Okay.
adding just a little oomph around the front.
Well, how about taking care of the most obvious flaw in the entire wig?
I don't see an alpha out there at the top.
Look at the top of the wig. Get him. Get him.
It's gonna be pretty. I do pretty hair for you.
Katie Kirk, that lotion dance, that was good, right? It was good. That's a good dance for uncoordinated people like Katie and like me. All you gotta do is do the lotion dance, right? And I had a fun time, on the show today, and as I usually do. When I get out of here, I was going to run around the corner to Crumbs and pick up cupcakes for our Thanksgiving dessert. Only, I had a second thought, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Sometimes holidays, people think they have to be fancy about everything. Can I honestly tell you what my favorite dessert would be? And I'm not a sweets, but as long as it's Thanksgiving, I would like to have a dessert. My favorite dessert is Pepperidge Farm chocolate cake with vanilla icing. Give me some. Give me some. Oh my
Mom,
God.
I love it.
And when it's slightly frozen, you can just pull that icing off and eat it, or you can let it thaw down to the squishy and spongy, right?
And the best part is like the last 3 spoonfuls. Where it all just melted together.
No, it's not. The best part
That's
is
my
after
favorite
it's
part.
melted, you take a spoon and you put it inside the box and you scrape from the roof and all around.
Oh, I can't.
And then you pull the tray out that the cake was on and you
And
lick
lick the
it.
box.
Woo! So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a couple of Pepperidge Farm cakes from the ShopRite, and that's going to be our that's going to be our dessert. I mean, my mom makes a really good apple pie and all that other kind of stuff, but you want to know something? I don't want my mother working to death for Thanksgiving. I mean, she and my father, they make a very, very nice collard greens and all like that. Come on in. People have been missing you. They thought that you went the way of, the way of everything.
Huh? I went to who? What?
There's a twink. Now, come here. This is what a twink is.
I'm a trade.
Trade.
Oh, let me quit saying that because y'all like to read.
He said he's trade. I said he was playing. I said that during Hot Topics, but a twink is a gay man who's got the body of a
Twinkie.
like thin, and
Twinks are usually white though.
they're usually white.
Yeah.
Well, now we're gonna make them any color.
What am I?
Fat. No, you're muscular.
You're a box.
You're a gym guy.
Where's the cupcake?
And you can't see Tristan, but if you want to know what he looks like, he is not
Tristan
gay.
looks like a twink.
But he would be a twink if he was. Absolutely, Tristan.
Oh, look at his ring though with the diamonds.
There's a diamond in there.
It isn't?
No.
He
Oh,
just
it's
keeps it
diamond
clean.
cut.
Gold digger.
Yeah, he's gold digging and poaching. But so they do a really good job making a few things. And me, I'm going to make my usual rolled chicken livers and bacon. My husband has announced that he wants my parents to also make a ham with all the glaze, like a ham like you see in a picture, with the pineapples on top and the cloves stuck in it, which is perfect because my obligation after Thanksgiving is that I'm going to make the sandwiches that we're going to eat when we watch Liz and Dick on Sunday night in the Lifetime movie. And I'm going to use Lorena Garcia's only thing, we don't have a panini press because I don't like a lot of kitchen supplies and utensils and stuff, but I'll run to Target and get a panini press. And I'm going to make our pulled pork our Cuban sandwiches from wendyshow.com, the website. I'm going to make those for the family to snack on while we watch Liz and Dick in the family room. Do you know what I mean? We'll do that as a group effort. So I should probably go change into my robe and prepare for the second show for the day, okay? Now you know. Even though I know you guys knew all along, but we don't have to dwell on that. We're, technically speaking, here's what our schedule is. We are live out of New York Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. And then Thursday afternoon about 1:30, we tape Friday's show. So I do have a 3-day weekend. It is luxurious. And I really do love the production schedule. I love being on TV in this schedule. But I must tell you, I also use the weekends to do things like travel to Norfolk or, travel to LA or something like that. So, where are you boys going for lunch?
Probably to Elmo's.
How do you do it?
Elmo's or something like that. You know,
What is Elmo's?
a gay restaurant.
See?
Gay, just gay.
It's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Cute waiters. Strong drinks.
Gay, but it ain't gay.
That's not.
That's gay.
Is Memsor going with you?
She upstairs. I mean, he's upstairs. Uh-oh. I'm telling.
All right, well, go ahead. I'm going to let you out and let you out. Bye. I love everything about this place. The people, you, the decor, the fly strip, the sink in the hidden closet behind me, the interns. I have no complaints. Not about this place. Or you. Although sometimes you can be shady, but so can I. And we agree to disagree. I love you for watching. Every girl everywhere knows exactly what this is. This is the call of the wild. That means you're I don't have to explain. If you're a girl, you know. Look, for the first time in a long time, I'm carrying my slippers because my show shoes felt so good. And they are cute. Thank you, Brendan.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
I have about 30 seconds because we have a damaged fence that I need to start. It's just taking a look at. We didn't get a whole lot of damage from the storm, you know, us personally, the hunters. But I was going stir crazy and I was feeling like my calling is right here. Center stage in that stupid purple chair. And stupid is good here in our show. And I was so fearful that staff was gonna... Were you upset when you got the telephone call that we were having a show?
I was a little surprised. I'm not upset though. I was excited.
Were you
Excited to
upset?
get back out in the wild. Surprised too. Surprised.
Oh, I could show you some
But
people.
you did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, aren't you
Oh.
glad we did it?
I'm nice. It's good to see you.
See? Were you boys mad that that we had a show today? Be honest.
Nope.
Morel was.
I didn't mind actually. I was so ready to get out of the house. I couldn't take it no more.
All of them lying.
No, we're not.
Aren't you happy that we did it though? Now that you've done
I'm
it,
really
a
glad
little
we did
something.
it. I feel like we're getting back into it.
You look good.
Morale's already out
Thank
the
you.
door.
Morel,
Wait for me. Wait, Morel.
Bye, boys. I have to tell you, I'm a worker bee. You know, I come from radio, and in radio, how do you think I got to where I am today? I mean, you know, you could say, oh, talent. Yeah, well, guess how many people have talent? A lot. Willing yourself to be there? Yeah. Don't you will yourself to be places? Uh-huh. You gotta have the perfect storm to make a career happen. And I don't know, I don't profess to know everything, but I do know one thing. Weather like this is the kind of weather that I got my come up off of. I would wait for the full-timers to take off. And they'd be stuck in their houses and kind of a bit of a prima donna, you know, if they have seniority at the radio station and they want to take off for the full week to, you know, prepare their driveway that might have been blown away or whatever. And in the meantime, radio's a 24-hour thing. So you know what I would do on the come up? I would pack my deodorant, a few wet wipes, a little lip gloss, and I would live in the jock lounge. And I'd fill in for everybody's shift. Some days during particular disastrous weather here in the Northeast, whether it be snow or whatever, I'd be on for like 8-10 hours at a time, like it was nothing. These are both cute, right? J. Crew. J. Crew runs nice and large. One's an 11 and one's a 12. Who knew J. Crew made a size 12? These boots right here. Stop spending a lot of money. I know what you're going to say. Look who's talking. I know. I went through my time. Stop spending a lot of money on faddish shoes. Louboutin sold these last year. I remember I was dying. I wanted them. I want. They were never around in my size. Thank God they weren't. And then summer break, so I had no reason to have them. Well, the style of the fringe is back this season, and instead of going to Louboutin, and you know I like Louboutin, I'm not talking down, I'm just saying not for a fad. Maybe a lady shoe in a Louboutin or something like that, even though I told you these are J. Crew. These are Colin Stewart from Victoria's Secret catalog. Cheap and cheerful, as Mimsor says. Aren't they wonderful? And then my jeans. You know, I'm the first one to tell you, jeans aren't long enough on me. Well, you know what? These are 7 jeans. They're the Kimmy style. Kimmy, K-I-M-M-Y. All jeans have different styles. And I really kind of like these. And they're a size 30. And I wash them in hot water. And I also put them in the dryer, which Mimsor was against that, but I like to get my jeans just like funky and regular right away and then start all that sending them to the cleaner's mess like they do here at the show for my clothes. So it's 15 minutes after 11 and they don't have many, there's not much anything going on outside in New York. We're back to the disaster of Hurricane Sandy. The Fox station in New York was nice enough to stop coverage for what they called a little bit of sunshine. Isn't that nice? We weren't asked to come in. Like, I wanted to come in. Like I said to my husband, I said, can we go to work tomorrow? I said to him yesterday, I said, can we go to work? I just feel like I have to be doing something. So, you know, back to when I was on radio and even now on TV, I feel as though everybody has their calling. And for me, in my own weird kind of way, I feel as though it's to make you smile, even if it's just for an hour. So thank you for watching and allowing me to do what I do best. I've been eating like crazy and going stir crazy at home. I've cooked everything. I got, you know my birthday's in July. Somebody sent me a dozen filet mignon and a dozen lobster tails. Now mind you, in our house, first of all, little Kev doesn't eat beef. I have to tell him everything's chicken. So he thinks, it's just so funny, to this day, he's 12. Mommy, this is really good chicken. And Big Kevin, he watches his beef, which I love, especially, you know, being in a heart attack zone, you know, once you get 40, and especially if you have any sort of high pressure job, man or woman. And for me, I love beef. Oh my God, I love beef. I love beef so much that it's a crime. I love beef so much that I find myself sometimes sneaking beef. You know, sneaking from who, I don't know, but somehow food tastes better when you sneak it. So anyway, I thawed out all of these filet mignons and these lobster tails. I had like 6 and 6 left, and I told my niece, you know, you met Alex, so she came over from Queens, and she and I just threw down because we love smelly food. And then Jenny McCarthy, you know, she's from Chicago, and when she was here on the show before, she gave me Chicago-style pizzas, and I made one, and it was like crack. I made it like a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago when Jenny was here. It was so good. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And Kevin don't like Chicago-style pizza, which means it was all on me. Fortunately, my brother was over, and I was just like, I cut a little piece. I was like, take this out of here. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it, because I will eat this whole thing. So yesterday we made the second Jenny McCarthy pie. Not yesterday, but during the hurricane. I fried chicken wings. I made a full-fat breakfast, including Bisquick pancakes with the Comstock cherries from the can on top. And hash browns. Yeah, I was just going crazy in our house. I was cooking and watching TV, and I felt the weight slowly but surely. I felt it. I just need to calm down and back away from the table. My gym is open today, so I'm rushing back to Jersey. I want to get to the gym. And I need to deny myself a food for about the next week because I'm starting to feel undone. Barry Manilow was cute, right? I really liked him, and he knew exactly where he was. He likes the show. And he had fun doing Hot Topics. It wasn't much, but it was. Is it dark over there, Tristan?
Yeah.
Well, you have to come back and come in the light. Today's show meant a lot, and that's all. Tomorrow, Halle Berry, as you know, I taped that interview like 2 weeks ago when I was in LA, so there's another reason to tune in. She shared some very interesting things. She was a nicer woman than I ever thought that she would be, just like a cool, down-ass broad. My studio audience today, there were only like 50 of them. Few with the Motley Crew. you know, but I take that as the highest compliment that people even, I mean, our whole neighborhood, this neighborhood does not have electricity. We're the first street with electricity. There's a whole disaster going on outside of our happy wall, so let me just get out and be amongst the people. And thank you in advance for saying that you like me in jeans. I don't know that that's what you're going to say, but I know that people in the studio audience were like, Wendy, you should wear jeans more often. Well, now that we found good ones, maybe I will. I love you for watching today. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys. Morel, look who's here.
Hey.
I just finished taking my makeup on. You guys laugh because sometimes I take makeup off only to put some more on.
And you see how she rubs it into her skin with that same old dirty sponge?
I washed the sponge. Look how clean it is on this side.
And look what side she's putting it on the dirty side.
I'm using the dirty side. It's okay. I moisturize nicely and I use my Clarisonic. I am not mad at how my skin has been looking on the HD. And I have to tell you, I think that it's because, honestly, I've learned how to sleep on my back. And the first reason why I wanted to do that is so I don't pop my boobs. But the second reason, my dermatologist has been telling me for years, you know, one day you're going to regret it. It's going to create wrinkles before their time, and it's going to wrinkle your décolleté. So I sleep on my back. I bought a pillow from that. Do you know the pillow infomercial?
That big pillow?
Yes!
That,
No,
yeah.
not that one. Not the hugging pillow. That's for people who don't have a partner.
That's the one I need.
Wow. No, I bought a pillow from an infomercial because it was just driving me crazy that I was still sleeping on my stomach. And for whatever reason, you know, when I lose a couple of pounds, and I haven't lost an inordinate amount of weight. You know, I don't even get on the scale. But, you know, it seems like weight has come up every time we talk, doesn't it? Because all I do is think about food, so therefore I have to think about weight. I don't lose weight in my boobs. You know, these are implants, and the weight I've lost weight every place else but my boobs, which just a couple of pounds off, and I feel like when I sleep on my stomach, it's like sleeping on my boobs with, anyway, ow! So I learned to sleep on my back, and I really do believe that that is part of the key to why my skin looks pretty good on HD. I don't wake up, you know.
I'm the reason her skin looks so good on HD.
You know what we're doing? We're packing to go to the airport. We're going to do e-news, and I'm really excited about this because I'm a fan of e-news, and I really love being a talk show host, but I absolutely positively embrace all of the things that come as a byproduct, like being able to say, hold on, because this is how the e-girls stand. Hi, I'm Wendy Williams, and welcome to e-news. That's how Kat Sadler and all the girls, they all look. They cross at the ankle, and they put their hands in pockets. Hi. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. And the thing is because that kid of ours is back in school, and, you know, I'm exhausted. As soon as we finish taping e-news, did you pack up the correct wigs?
I think I did.
I want the center part Twombray. Right?
Yep.
Is there an 18-inch wig in there? Please, Antoine.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm wearing a sleeveless dress, and the Twombray doesn't quite cover my arm meat. So just in case I get a little insecure, I want a wig that's going to be a little bit longer. Oh, you guys. Oh, my friends. I noticed that you were saying that you were mad because we don't do Ask Wendy anymore. Tristan, did you see that? Where did that come from?
Well, I think because Wednesday was the first day that you did it, so I think people were expecting it earlier.
But we don't do it every day.
No, but
and somebody else also said, and okay, you guys loved our Who's Richer game, but you didn't love it more than Ask Wendy. But what you don't understand is that we didn't do Ask Wendy every day last season. Just like we will continue to do Fan Out. You're looking for that. We're going to do Fan Out. Are you kidding me? We're going to open the Wendy mailbag and all that other kind of stuff. I very rarely give up my Ask Wendy. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have since we've been here. Even when we have experts in, I always have an opinion, and then I let the expert give their opinion. But in the case of Dr. Drew, I don't know what it is. Like, he's the one person that I didn't mind taking over Ask Wendy, and I felt that the questions were heavy enough. The boys pack, but I like to have my own packing too, just in case we get separated at the airport and all of a sudden I have to dress myself. I got myself some extra shoes. I get paranoid, you know what I'm saying? I get paranoid. Memsor checks his bag, and next thing you know, I have no shoes and dress for the E-News. Morel checks, you know, the bag, and all of a sudden I have no makeup. So, you know, he checks the wigs, and all of a sudden I have no wigs. So, I have everything in my own bag, just in case something happens. Oh, what am I doing? Fidgeting. I wanted to talk to you about, oh, really, I'm fidgeting. God, I'm tired. I wanted to talk to you about my outfit today. Diane von Furstenberg, size 14. I love this dress. It's a timeless dress. It's short sleeves, and what I love about it is that down at the bottom of the hem, on either side, you will notice that it has a zipper for when you really want to sex it up, which won't be happening on my daytime show. But, you know, if you wore it on a date and you want to sex it up, you can actually open the zippers. It's made of really good stretch fabric. This is a timeless dress. And I love Diane von Furstenberg, as you know. And my orange heels, 4 inches, were Manolo Blahniks. I love them. I had them from last spring. I asked our fashion expert, Victoria, would the neon shoes, did she find that the neon shoes would be in for spring? Memsor, never mind, I have my own fashion expert here too, but she said yes. Memsor! Oh, anyway, she said yes, the neon shoes will be in for spring, so I'll be wearing them. And my jewelry, just simple. Sometimes simple is best. A simple silver cuff. These are my favorite hoops. Remember I told you the other day? These are the silver ones though. I love these silver hoops. This is my own Frank Mueller watch. And then of course Boris rounded out the show. He's cute. Anyway, I'm going to lay down. Our plane leaves in, actually we leave for the airport in 2 hours. So I'm going to take a lay on my desk, couch, chair that you guys hate so much. Maybe I'll take a moment to fantasize about where I'm going to hang my shoes. Wow. This was good, wasn't it? It's good. And heavy? They're pretty. They're better for artwear than they are for shoes. What are you doing, Morel? We have the best time at the airport, too. Who did this? Already scratched on... Really?
Morel.
Well, how'd you do that, Morel?
I didn't do nothing.
He did it.
Did what?
Shut up.
He did it.
You don't know. What's that?
Pam did that.
Pam did it.
It's James.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Who are you? Oh, you're Morel's assistant, Ashanti. Hi, Ashanti. How you doing? I gave Morel these shoes. Is he finally taking them home?
Yes.
Yes, honey. Work. Woo. Oh, Ashanti. What a mess Morel is. Everybody's gone, look. Whenever I come, have I told you this? I think I do. Every time I come out here and nobody's here, I'm like, I can't believe I have a talk show. It's because of you. I love you for watching. I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Hello? What are you doing? Come on. Hi, Boof.
Hey,
Boof, Boof, what are you doing?
making a CD for James.
Oh. It's DJ Boof. I was wondering where you were. Come on, the show is over. My costume is off. I've traded one costume for another. Look, look. It's a theme. It's a theme, right? Peace. I felt like I was dressed like Seri Cruz today. But you know what? I mean, that's what I have a fashion stylist for. That wouldn't have been my pick. Although my husband loved it. Right down to the fishnets. But, you know, a Peter Pan collar. I know it's the collar of the season. I get it, I get it, I get it. And it looked really cute the thing about being a grown woman and not being a little girl, like in size and stuff, I don't do cute well. You know, I prefer sexy. Or at the very least, if you say, I don't like matronly, and a couple of you didn't like the my wrap that I had on yesterday. It had fringe, it had suede fringe on it, and I liked that. And then you didn't see behind the table. I had on when I was cooking with Ileana, who, by the way, was really cute. She's got a cookbook out. She left me the cookbook and stuff. Really cute, very, very well spoken. When I was cooking with her, I put on round-toed flats. I felt like Sari Cruz. But I will tell you about this dress. Without the collar, it's less costumey. For you, my dear, I would say get it. It's only $118. It's by Donna Morgan. Damn it, I love this show. I love doing this show just because I get to do things like swim in a pool with an Olympic swimmer and pull off a wig and have my little tiny pea head. I told you I have a small head. My head is too small for my body. My boobs are bigger than my head, if you noticed while I was up there on the starting block. Hope my swim coach Bob Cooper was watching, or my other swim coach Wendy Bolio. Wendy Bolio swam in the Olympics. I swam competitively from the time I was 10 to 17, didn't give a rat's behind about it after that. Like, I didn't want to go to college to be a swimmer. I was just doing it because, you know, my parents were like, move your body, fatso. We're going to enroll you in swimming. So I did. And the shoes that I had on today, just simple, hidden platform, 5-inch lubes with the almond toe. So, and my black fishnets were by Capezio. I got a shoe delivery while we were doing the show. They came in. These nudes. They're not exactly my nude, but they're not exactly, you know, a Caucasian nude. They are, but these are good. These are, to me, when I think of a woman fashionably with a spiked heel, when it's tone on tone, I think that I could see these on Joan Rivers, and I can also see these on Kelly Osbourne. Do you know what I'm saying in terms of age? So if you're an older woman and you're watching this show, you know, spikes are for you too. I just think sometimes that perhaps the metal spike, the metal spiky things are maybe a little too edgy. So you might want to look for tone on tone. And they don't have to be Christian Louboutins. You know, look on the internet and you'll find them. And if you're a young girl, these are just so edgy going into the law firm. As far as I'm concerned, if I needed a lawyer and she walked in with a tight pencil skirt, you know, and, you know, a good blouse and these shoes, I'd be like, my girl. I like these. Just you know, nice Manolos, and I love, this is my favorite silhouette. It always has been. It's never been to me about the platform. I love a point, and as one of you guys suggested yesterday, which I already know this, I have flat shoes, but women with large feet don't look good in flat shoes because we look like just gigantic boats. You know, it's just a slab of meat on the sidewalk. Don't you love these? I can wear these, you know, to the daytime Emmys. If I ever get nominated, or even if I just want, I've been to the daytime Emmys before. It's fun. Whether it's the daytime Emmys, you know, a formal function. I told Mimsor he's going to have to teach me how to wear suede shoes with velvet toe on our talk show. I don't know how to make these daytime. I think that these are a bit much, but when he teaches me, because I can't, or maybe you have a suggestion. How do you wear? Now these are the same shoes, but I think that the purple is more wearable if I'm going to wear them on the show. I think that these are, I mean, they're very pretty, but I think that they're more dressy. And finally, these came in, and I really love these. The color of the season, burgundy, which they call oxblood, suede. An ankle strap, to me, fashionably speaking, I've always been told that an ankle strap cuts a gal off, you know, and so I might pull that ankle strap away. I mean, normally if you see me wear an ankle strap, it's because I got it fashioned onto the shoe because the shoe is a size 12 and maybe it's a little bit big. And I don't know how you guys walk in shoes that are too big for you. Is that you? Are you able to do that? I so can't do that. I'd rather walk in a tight shoe than a shoe that is too big. And what I also loved today is that Morel, for the first time ever, and I have no idea what made him think of this, but he gave me bottom lashes. And I guess that's part of why I felt like Sally Cruz in that dress. You know how dolls have bottom lashes, top lashes, and their eyes are all, look at me, Mindy. Yeah. But he gave me bottom lashes, and I did not mind wearing them, and I don't want to get addicted to lashes, because problem with getting makeup every day, or if you do your own lashes, is that, you know, if you put your lashes and the lash glue gets in with your actual eyelashes, when you take your lashes off, you're taking off also your eyelashes. Morel has, in the 4 years that I've known him, done a very good job of respecting the lashes that I already have, because it's odd. While thyroid disease has done a number on my eyebrows, it's done a number on my hair that grows out of my head. I can't tell you whether it's thinned the hair on my arms, because I got it I got it removed years ago. But I just know that my eyelashes, beautiful, gorgeous. I do have to say that. You know, do you have good eyelashes? I do. And often I find that when I'm going out, you know, when I'm doing something and it has nothing to do with the TV show, I enjoy not wearing lashes. Instead, I put the mascara on. And I told you I use L'Oreal mascara. My husband bought me some biotine. Have you heard of biotine? I'd heard of it before, but I don't know. You know what? I get tired of taking pills. You know, I mean, thank God, you know, I'm a relatively healthy woman, but I take a thyroid pill a day, and then I also take 4 fish oil. So I take 2 in the morning, and then I take 2 when I get home. I take 2 vitamin Ds, because my endocrinologist who takes care of my thyroid told me that I'm lacking in vitamin D. So I take 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Then my mother's got me on this whole thing, because she's all, about, you know, the bone density tests. You know, as you get older, you start to take these tests, and she warns me and my sister, if I have it, then you could is this wig down too low? Possibly. Might be down a little bit too low. She says, if I have it, then you can get it. Osteoporosis. My mother doesn't have it. She takes Caltrate. So mother lectured us on the 3-way over the summer, and so I went and picked up some Caltrate, and I take 2 Caltrate pills a day, 1 in the morning and then 1, when I get home from work. So I got all these pills going on. Then I tell my husband, I'm just like, my nails, they're so thin. Like I can't get those gel manicures. I've gotten them before, but my nails are very thin. Thyroid disease has thinned my nails, and like I told you, my hair, but thin, like painful, like ow. I think I could put a safety pin through the nail and drive it into my blood thing. So he got me the biotine, and I just started taking it. He just got it for me this week, but I take 2 of those a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. It's just like, I stand there, all my pills lined up, and I'll let you know whether I see results. If you take it, and you can give me a little bit of background on how you're feeling now. It's supposed to thicken your nails and thicken your hair. And my feet nails, speaking of feet, Anthony Anderson, was he a nut or what? He was all kinds of fun and all kinds of, seemed like he's got a really happy, charming life. Tomorrow, it's interesting. I found out that we have a jam-packed show on Friday, including Amari Stoudemire, including Rosie Perez. Rosie Perez always makes a great guest on the show. She is just so funny and so cute, and she's got a new project to promote. But Rosie and Amari are coming on Friday, and both of them are only available on Friday. So you know what? That's why we're having our roundtable discussion on. That's why we're having our roundtable discussion tomorrow, which is Thursday, and our roundtable panelists come in, and we're zhuzhing the roundtable. We're putting a little veil under the front of it, because my legs are very long, and if you noticed last week, I wasn't even able to keep my legs bent because I had on 6-inch shoes, although they go under there in flats. And Lunel's legs stayed wide open the whole round table, if you noticed that. So as opposed to having to be on skirt patrol for our round table guests, we're just going to, you know, the art department will drop a little something in front of it, and that'll make it nice. So tomorrow is a big show. The round table will be tomorrow, like I said, instead of Friday, and it's all good. You guys, I love you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Come here. It's nice to see you. Did you notice during Hot Talk I was sitting differently? Did you see how I crossed my legs and elongated them? They took up the hole underneath the table. You didn't notice that, did you? Watch the show back midnight on BET. I love today's dress, but I felt like I was doing fat arms. You know how when, and girls, you know this, sometimes you get a dress, it fits you really well, but then the arms are a little tight. I don't know what that is. I'll tell you two designers who make tight arms. One is my beloved cuckoo, Angela Dean, but I'm able to email her and say, can you loosen the arms a bit? And then the other one is Diane von Furstenberg. This is Diane. She tends to make tight arms. And what is this pucker right here? I don't like that either. I really do, and I know that if Mimsor removes the pucker, then the inner lining is going to pop up. But something's got to be done. So the next time I wear this dress, and there will be a next time, I don't have this. I don't like that. Thank you. You know, Oprah had a lump scare, Joni, and she wore a microphone on her boobs, probably 2 of them, for 25 years. I'm gonna get you.
I don't think it came from the piece of tape.
You put 2 microphones on me. This microphone right here, the one that clips outside that you see is that one. In case that one goes down, this is a microphone too, and she puts double-sided tape on it, and you saw where she just pulled it from. Where'd she pull it from? Boom.
It's insulated. We'll talk.
I don't want to talk. I want to eat. I bought in my own anchovies today, honey. Let me tell you something. I'll walk slow, but when we get to my stoop, you got to go. I have a chicken Caesar salad on the way with no croutons. And since I can't seem to find a decent anchovy that doesn't taste like the tin of the can anywhere around, because nobody ever orders anchovies, I brought my own Roland's anchovies. And I'm going to throw down. And of course, you know what happens later on today. Another show to do. So I could have my 3-day weekend. Woohoo! Judy Gold and I we go way back. She was on the panel. Just a good girl. She has 2 children. She's tall like me. We bond over gigantic feet.
Thank you, boss. 1:45.
What time do we meet again?
The 1:45 rehearsal. Great job. Great show.
You asked what these were. Thanks, Brendan.
You're welcome.
You asked what these were. These are my looks from, the light doesn't work out here, but these are all my looks. Starting from September, coming all the way down. I mean, we've done more looks than this, but Mem's are very organized in putting the looks. I don't know where yesterday's outfit was, but the point is that that's what this is. I love Judy Gold. She's a good girl, and I love Don Lemon. I love that he's so comfortable. You know, remember, he came out of the closet and wrote his book, and, hello. I love Judy, and I love Don Lemon. I want to have them back, and I love my Patty Stanger Millionaire Matchmaker, and I like Kenya Moore. You know, it is what it is. You know, she gives good TV. She's absolutely beautiful. Her actions might not be beautiful, but you know what? Ugly actions make good TV. Right?
I'm laughing at Morel. What'd you say?
What's Morel doing?
Nothing.
I read what you said about Memsor's accent. No, it's the real deal. And he is from Sierra Leone. His father was a diplomat, and he moved. Wait, hold on, because in real life, that's Morel's best friend. Let me ask Morel. Hey, Morel. I just want to ask you something real quick.
Oh, wow.
Sierra Leone, and then where does the English accent come from?
See,
After Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Because they're calling it fake.
Oh.
Them.
Oh. Hey, yeah.
They think you're really cute.
Oh, well, find your boyfriend. How about that?
Alright.
And they think that you're cute too, but it's a lot of girls.
Well, then never mind then. Y'all think this one cute. What was the question?
Where does, I mean, I don't know British accents. I assumed his accent was the real deal, like he moved to England. I thought we talked about this, but they made
he went to school in England.
And that's his English accent. And it's not.
That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble.
No, but don't act like it's a lie. It's not a lie. He really does have the accent. And I only call him snobby. I know, I think they're hating because there's nothing like a British accent. And I only call him snobby just because it sounds fabulous. I love that he represents the wardrobe. That's why we have so much stuff. He calls up, hello. This is Mimsaw. Even the name, Mimsaw.
Yeah,
yes, Dion von Furstenberg. I'm going to send this dress back and you need to fix the toggle at Miss Williams' brassiere. And he says all kinds of fancy stuff like brassiere, right? And normally he says his name is Memsor. However, when we're out amongst other people, watch how he imitates. How does he say his name?
Memsor.
Oh.
And then the three of us look at each other and roll our eyes like, oh my God, he's going into Mimsor mode. There she goes again.
Hi, I'm Antoine.
Antoine. I don't know why you don't say that. Or just say Twan.
No, never just.
Why not?
Oh, Antoine's too personal. Yeah, that's too
Antoine.
personal. Yeah.
Well, why don't you elongate the W? Antoine.
He doesn't.
Say it.
He's putting on eye cream. Come here.
I'm moisturized.
So tomorrow's Friday. Oh, I see I have my Friday outfit already.
Oh.
I'm going with jeans and a Norma Kamali wrap tunic. Everything's ready.
Remember I told you my outfit?
I don't know what wig I'm going to wear with that. I don't really have a whole lot of conversation other than I feel good. I'm a little on the hungry side. I hope you like the PETA pictures. And that's it. Tomorrow on the show, Patricia Heaton's coming. Now, you remember her from Everybody Loves Raymond. That's like a very iconic role for her. Patty's been here. Patricia's been here before, and we get along swimmingly. She's just a fun woman who happens to be of a particular age, and she's sexy. And to me, that's sexy. Women of a particular age are, you know, it's sexy. And who else is coming over? Oh, Val and his partner from Dancing with the Stars, Kelly. But most importantly, tomorrow's Friday. Hello. Now, what I'm going to do is... I love lots of anchovies. I'm going to dive into my anchovies. The thing about anchovies, come on back out, is that you can't look them in their little anchovy eyes. Otherwise, you won't want them. They're a lot like sardines. Don't look them in the eyes. Just eat them and love them. Just eat them and love them. I love you for watching today. Oh, see you next time. Bye. Oh, go ahead.
They're gone.
Okay. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, sure.
No, not you, them. Now you know it's Thursday, and you know it's 3 o'clock.
Junior.
Kevin has a math tutor on Thursdays. Normally he has it set from 7 to 8, so I'm home in time to take him. He's got a gigantic math test tomorrow, and then he goes on winter break next week. He's on the honor roll. My boy is doing phenomenally in school right now. He requested from me that he wants to have math tutor for 2 hours. He gets out of school right now. His math tutor today is from 3:30 to 5:30. I have somebody dropping him off, but I'm picking up because I like to always have a conversation with his tutor afterwards. I say all that to say, when we get to the office, I don't have time for even any extra talk. I hope that you understand. You know what Susie Orman told me? I take my fans and my compliments any way I can get them. As a show person, you shouldn't be picky. She told me I look so hot. She said, I do you. Yeah, I know. And that's a lot coming from Susie. You know, she's very picky about her girls. But she's been with TK forever. But you might not consider something like that a compliment. You might get all offended. Not me. I was like, thanks, Susie.
They having a meeting in there.
What meeting?
In your office?
Mm-mm. There better not be a meeting. I'm going to take off my clothes and go home right in the middle of the meeting, make everybody feel awkward.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Carla, what are you doing?
I was just checking to see if we were going to do our post-Thursday
Well, I don't know.
rundown. I was looking for Kevin, but we don't have to do it.
No, I mean, he's in there. I don't mind doing
He's
it.
having a meeting with somebody.
Okay, I'll send him a text, and then he'll decide.
Okay.
Okay, and if we don't do it, we'll catch up later. Right? I'm wearing a suit.
I like the suit.
Thank you.
I love you for watching. Alicia Keys on Monday. Take care. I hope you understand. Goodbye. Thanks, Joni. Joni, if I wore the dress that I shared with them that I was going to wear, you would not have been able to get the microphone packs in. It was so tight that, apparently I'm a size 6 down below and a size 26 up above. Remember I was showing you yesterday the red and black dress I thought I was going to wear? I try to dress, whenever we do demos here on the show, I try to dress in the spirit of what the fashion show is or the demo or whatever. And so today it was fashions for curvy girls, and see you, Joni. Thank you. And I was going to wear the block dress, because those really are good. They're good on girls with boy bodies too, though, because they give the illusion of curves if you don't have them. But I couldn't get the dress on. However, while I don't really care for a lot of trendy dressing, there is something that has always worked for curvy girls, and it's not a trend, it's just a fact. Everyone needs wrap dresses. So I thought by wearing a wrap dress, everyone, if you have a boy body, they give you the illusion of hips and more of a girlish figure. And if you have a curvy body, wrap dresses are the cat's meow. Now, I have one problem with wrap dresses, and I'll share this with you, and you might have noticed this also. I mean, it's really the one reason that I knew that when we took our summer hiatus that I had to lose some weight. It was out of necessity. I love wrap dresses, but wrap dresses above and beyond every dress ever invented. This stupid belt that wraps, sometimes it looks good from the front, but you get around here and honey, it shows every hot dog on your back. I mean, dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. So, but wrap dresses are good also. My mother called me yesterday, and I was busy, so I didn't answer the phone. I was trying to deal with snow and driving at the same time. Can you believe how fast the snow fell? Oh my God, the snow fell so fast yesterday. And before you know it, we had 4 inches, but it was 4 dangerous inches. And I have friends who live over near Plainfield and in Plainfield and like that here in New Jersey, and they got 7 inches. One of the guys here on the show was telling me that, his electricity was out for 5 days. It came back on and then went back out because of the snow. So, while it's not the most snow that we've seen here in the Northeast, it certainly came out of nowhere. And I was just like, what the hell? It was 11 o'clock at night. Snow is still falling. My husband's like, we need to go to a hotel. And I said, okay, by the time we get to the hotel, it's going to be midnight, and Kevin's got to be at school first thing in the morning. Turns out he had a 2-hour delayed opening. Anyway, whatever. We stayed at home, and I set the alarm clock for an hour and a half or 2 hours earlier than we normally get up. We got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get here on time, and it all worked out in terms of getting here. And you just never know what you're going to get with the studio audience with inclement weather. And I'm the type of person, the show must go on. I will do the show with nobody in the audience. I'm not that, because that's the kind of girl that I am. I don't take it as hurt feelings if people don't show up because it's monsooning out. But there were more people here than I actually thought would be. There were more people here, and they came cheerful and ready to clap and oot oot and shout it out. I love that about our audience. So back to my mom. So I didn't answer the phone because I was busy, and so she texts me, and you know what she texts me? She texts me to find out when I was going to make the big announcement about the announcement that you guys have been asking me, when am I going to make the announcement? You know, the one where my mother and father were concerned, my father called my husband assured my father everything was fine. I've had a conversation with my father, I've had a conversation with my mother first, then my mother went to my father, and my mother is, in that wringing hands, Tom, Wendy, she and explains to my father, and then my father and mother ganged up on me, and they always talk to me on the speakerphone anyway, but it was like one of those stern talks. Like, they haven't questioned, my career moves. Ironically, since I got this talk show, this show shut them down. Stop questioning what Wendy's doing. She's doing something right with that stupid wig thing that she does. My mother used to always tell me before the talk show, the wigs would look better if, this. Or, why do you even wear the wigs, Wendy? You've got beautiful hair. Oh, and I do the baby hair trick. My mother would say, so what is that right there? And she speaks like a lot of mothers speak. Just nasty with nothing to lose, but sarcastic. She's like, oh, Wendy, that certainly is a nice dress. It's fitting you in all the right places. In other words, too short, too tight. My mother hasn't criticized any of that stuff ever since I got this show. All my crazy that I've built up in me, and haven't listened to what they say. You certainly were out late last night. Now I can just do no wrong to them, which I love. But it took all this time to finally get them to shut up and let me do what I do. So it's been years since my parents criticized a career move that I've made. Until this. And even then, they were scared to criticize me, so they talked amongst each other. And then my father just kind of got real concerned and called my husband man to man. And then my husband called me and told me he got a phone call from my father, who he calls Mr. Williams. He doesn't call him Dad. Mr. and Mrs. Williams. No Tom, no Shirley. Nothing. I love that about, anyway. Then my husband calls me and he says, I just finished having a lengthy conversation with your father. And everything is fine. But, like, to him it's very comical that my parents are the three of them all get along very well, but my parents are very comical to my husband. And he is very straight talk to them, but very respectful. Then I told my sister before I told my mother, and I think my sister got all old on me. You know how you want, my sister's older than me, but when I say got all old on me, I'm saying, really, why'd you call mommy and set this up like, I'm the worst person in the world. You need to loosen up. My sister's a little tighter than me. My sister's an Oprah. Do you know what I mean? Or Michelle Obama. Good time girl, but just not like me. Ow! So I'm like to my sister, why'd you call mommy and say that? And why are you trying to gang up on me? You know what? You're just jealous. No, I don't. How juvenile is that? But I am free. I've always made my own important decisions. My parents had no idea what I was going to be doing with my life when I majored in communications. They were so upset when I decided I didn't want to be a newscaster, because at least that was something they were familiar with. They had no idea what this radio mess was going to lead. Oh, just whatever. But I'm about to shut down my whole family, honey. And maybe some of you. Yes. I can't wait until next week. Neither can my husband. Ironically, my son, the one that you would worry about the most, is cheering his mother on. And had a conversation with, did I tell you? I had a conversation with my son about my husband having a conversation with my father, and how, I told my son, I said, your grandparents are very concerned with what I'm about to do. And so my son, unbeknownst to me, called my parents up and got them both on the speakerphone and talked to both of them. Because apparently one of the things that they were concerned about is, Wendy, she's got to watch what she does. She's got a son and he's got friends. And then he called them up and shut them down. Respectful. He didn't know I was listening either. I didn't know that he was calling, and he didn't know that I was listening. And I stood and listened. And after he finished talking to them, I came around the corner and cheered him on, and I hugged him and I cried. And I said, "Thank you for supporting your mother. I would never do anything to shame the family." Sometimes you just have to do things just to feel liberated, free, and proud. I have to walk you to the door. I'm so hungry, I feel like passing out. Oh my God. I feel like passing out. Did you like this wig? Twan twirled it up. It's a little dark. It's like almost black underneath, but he painted it. Anyway, this is not the ponytail wig. This is just a random bang wig. What I like about this wig is that the actual material that it's made from, it's human hair, but it's like black girl hair that's been permed, which to me is like the best hair ever because it actually has some holding power. You know, sometimes when hair is too fine and straight, which many people who wear wigs and weaves think that, you know, fine straight hair is good hair. No, it's not. Hair that is has a little texture to it, a little bit of roughness. Anyway, we can agree to disagree. Tomorrow's going to be another great show. Padma Lakshmi and Carla Hall are coming. And tomorrow also starts, I believe, the 1 week countdown until you know who does you know what. Love you, bye. What's he doing?
Kevining.
Son in here, Kevining, holding the door.
Kevining.
Kevin, don't jump out.
Get out the clothes.
Kevin,
He's right here.
stay over there.
Stay over here.
Don't. Nobody wants to see you.
Exactly.
You chill. Do you want to know something? Wait, just understand that I don't always want him on camera because he never asked for this. But I want you to see how tall he is to me. Kevin, just walk right in and let everybody see you from behind. Let them see how big you've gotten. Look how tall my boy is. It's tall, right?
It's the afro.
No, it's the afro, but the afro is...
Bye, you guys.
The afro is nice. Bye, guys. Yeah, he's tall. He's lost weight. Looks great. Grades are good. Give your mother some sugar. Okay, now go through the bathroom and around. Don't turn around. It's not necessary for you. Kevin, we're leaving in like 10 minutes. Believe me, you. Look, Kevin picked out my outfit today, by the way. And Mimsor was quite taken. But Mimsor doesn't understand, you know. There's certain things, not all things, but there's certain things that I know he's dead on about. Like I wasn't sure whether to wear clear tights or fishnets, and he said no, that I should wear the, you know, all black. He doesn't know what to call them, but you know, they're called opaque, all black. And I think that what he might have liked about this outfit is that it's very girly, you know. He respects the girl in me, but he will tell me when I'm dressing too young. Like, he definitely does not think that glitter nail polish is for me. And don't tell him I told you this, but it was during the summer, and my nails were all glittered up because I was on break from you, and I was driving myself crazy, changing my nail polish every day. And he said, "Really, Mommy? Sparkly nail polish? You're too old for that." And he doesn't say that very often, so when he says it, I listen to it. This dress was only $128. I don't know whether you can see it, but it's black and blue horizontal. It has stretched like nobody's business, and it's a size 10. And I always tell you size just because, and you see it's a 3/4 sleeve, you know, half sleeve, so if you have some of this up here, it can be covered. And I always tell you size, not because I'm bragging on my size one way or the other, because that doesn't really matter, because I think that size is a bunch of BS anyway. I think that the designers, they tell us what we want to hear, you know. I have some size 4 skirts in wardrobe, and I know I'm not a size 4, honey. I am a solid size 10 in a skirt, I would say, but very few of the skirts that I have are size 10. They're all 6s and 4s, and some of them are size 8s. Am I a size 10 dress with boobs like this? I don't think so. However, because the dress stretches, and here in the waist it fits nicely, but And some people would say the dresses like this aren't appropriate for women of a particular age because they have a little girl silhouette. I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of woman that you are. You know, if you're a more serious woman, then maybe a dress like this wouldn't fit your personality. If you're a silly fun girl like me, then maybe it would. I don't know. I'm exhausted. You know, Kev doesn't have school today, obviously. And he didn't have school yesterday. He hasn't had school all week. We got minimal damage at our house from Hurricane Sandy. I mean, our damage is so stupid that certainly I'm not going to address it until the spring happens. Like, it's nothing to rush to. There's really no escaping the effects of this storm, though. I can't believe the Jersey Shore is no more. I can't believe that Long Beach Island is divided into 4 sections. That's out on Long Island. One island is now 4. Fire Island, how you doing, is now divided into 2. And I don't believe that this is the last big natural disaster. I mean, you know, we here in New York are jumping up and down because of a hurricane. People deal with hurricanes all the time. I know that. And part of me feels like, I guess, unjust in complaining about it because, you know, of situations like Hurricane Katrina, which this was a Category 1 hurricane that we had here. That was a Category 5. The tsunami and things like this. But I just think, you know, because of whatever in the atmosphere, the weather's just getting worse. So even if you do fix your house up, you don't want to fix it up to the max because next year there's going to be another kind of storm. Tristan, do you agree?
Something's going on.
Yeah.
We had snow last Halloween and...
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like something's going on, and all of a sudden I just, you know, I wish that, you know, we lived in a condo and just paid a maintenance fee, or, you know, lived in an apartment building, or whatever. I just, you know, and I didn't want to stay in the city. Like, we had a hotel room to stay here in the city to weather out the storm. We could have been there all week. But I remember we did that last year for that snowstorm, and I could barely concentrate on anything because all I was thinking of was, is there a tree in the middle of our living room? And so now the bats are flying around at night. You know, because it's more than that. It's like, is there a tree in the living room? And so now the raccoon are, you know, in my shoes. And you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even thinking of looting. I'm thinking about nature being in the house and just... And I knew nobody to call up and say, can you check on our house? And when I say nobody, I mean nobody, because when disaster happens, everybody's worried about their own. So I wouldn't dare call somebody and say, can you ride by our house and see if it's okay? Anyway, I have to get home and begin the weekend. And you, my friends, take care of yourselves. I love you for watching. See you next time. I love these Almay wipes because they have oil moisture in them. I discovered these on our show, on a tabletop demo. I forgot which magazine, it might have been Life and Style or something. One wipe takes care of the business, and then I go home and I wash my face better. In the afternoon, you know, when I get home, and then I wash my face again while I'm in the shower in the evening. I'm constantly washing face and hands, though. I'm at a critical age. Stuff starts to come undone, do you know what I mean? I had a good time on the show today, and I loved my dress. Could not believe Victoria's Secret catalog. Here it is. It's made of sweater material. What I would caution you is if you're going to get this... Look, and I also have it in orange and black. Cute, right? It's made of sweater material. If you're going to get this dress, understand that it's what we call cheap and cheerful here. I forgot exactly how much it was, but like $100. Color blocking, you know, is a trend of the season. Will it ever go out of style? Probably. Most clothes do. So maybe you don't want to spend a whole lot on a color blocking dress. I would caution you, though, that I'm a big girl, but my dress is a size small. Victoria's Secret's don't be fooled by Victoria's Secret, so you think everybody is thin. Their clothing, their jeans, the whole bit, everything tends to run a little bit bigger, and Victoria's Secret also carries extra small. So anybody smaller than me, you need an extra small. If you're smaller than that, do what I do. Wash it just one time in hot water and throw it just one time in the dryer. After that, your clothes are shrunken to where you need them. Then you go on and wash them sensibly. You asked me last week about that beautiful blue nail polish, and 1 or 3 of you said, she'll never see this. Yes, Essie. You know, I have got to say, I'm a Lippmann girl, I'm an OPI girl, and I'm an Essie girl, and I got to tell you why. And the color is called Butler Please. Butler Please by Essie. Now, this one that I'm wearing right now, and I'll tell you why I'm a Lippmann, an Essie, and an OPI girl. This one that I'm wearing right here, it's gray, but it has little gold flecks in it, and it's called Armed and Ready. I like this one also. This is only one coat, by the way, so imagine how great it'll look if I put, you know, the other coats on. This is one of the things that I did while I was waiting for my son at basketball last night with the flashlight in the car and the magazines. What I love about Essie, OPI, and Lippmann is that I have natural nails now, and my nails are also soft, although the biotin is really, my nails are improved like 150%. Yeah. But, you know, when you have natural nails, they chip easily, and I'm not a delicate girl with my hands. While I don't do a whole lot of dishwashing, and I don't do a whole lot of dishwasher empty, I don't do a whole lot of work at home with my hands. But what I do is this. All the time, always, girls, you know, and when you do that, you know what happens to the tips of your nails. So when you're always doing that, but my nails don't chip, OPI, Essie, and Lippmann, I don't love one any more than the other. I'm still working on my Ask Wendy book. We are still waiting for minutia and a press release from my publisher before we can start taking your letters, more of your letters, because many of you have sent letters, and that's terrific, and me and my co-writer have been looking over them. Any moment now, Tristan will put on our website the area where you can send your letters. You know, I'm doing Ask Wendy Relationships. It's the relationship book. And I'll give you an example of what I'm looking for, because I actually don't mind taking your Ask Wendy questions at any particular time. It doesn't have to be an occasion of a book or that we're on TV. I got something here from Sylvia, and Sylvia is from San Jose, California. And this happens to be about relationships, so this is like the type of thing that I want to fill my book with. Relationships with you and your baby's father or baby's mother, or your mother, or your parents, your neighbors who share the back fence with you, who you can't stand, your sister, whatever, the relationship book. So Sylvia says, Dear Wendy, I have a 23-year-old son who is married and has 3 children. Every year I expect him to spend the holidays with us because we've always been a very close family, but every year there's a problem because his wife wants to spend holidays with her family. I've been kind enough to invite them over for the holidays, but they bring the entire family empty-handed or with a homemade plate of burnt pie. And as soon as they eat, they leave with plates of food. Wendy, what should I do? I hate to put my son in such a position to make him feel like he has to choose. I know what you do. You call up your daughter-in-law's mother. Do you have a relationship with her? And you kind of powwow with her over the phone. Okay, you know, Sylvia, if the daughter-in-law's mother's name is Mary, say, okay, Mare, call her Mare. If you shorten somebody's name, it makes them feel at ease. Like if you call me Wen, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, Wen. It's a really obvious sucker move to get into somebody's heart. So you go, hey, Mare, you know, the holidays are next week. So what are we going to do this year? You know, I was thinking, and you come up with what you were thinking, Sylvia. I was thinking maybe, you know, dinner at our house and you bring dessert, or dessert at our house. You got to work something out. Don't be shady. Just try to figure it out. Or, you know, Christmas at your house, Thanksgiving at their house. What's wrong with that? That certainly is a very diplomatic way, in my opinion, of doing things. You know, and in terms of people bringing food to your house, people aren't going to bring food if you don't request it. You know, I don't, and I consider myself Miss Manners. If you invite me over for dinner, I'm coming over with a full appetite, and I'm ready to throw down. And you know what I'm going to bring you? A bottle of wine. And it very well could be Cavit, which is $9.99.
Manischewitz.
Or something. What are you laughing? I'm telling you how I really am. How are you? When you go to somebody's house for dinner, you bring a bottle of booze. I'll tell you what I stopped doing. I stopped bringing a bottle of booze and opening the same bottle while I'm there. That is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring, if you're going to drink, then you bring 2 bottles. One for the house that they put in their own bar, and you know, we don't deal with that. And then one that's cold right from your refrigerator that you open up as soon as you walk in the door and take off your coat, because it's going to be a long night. I need Joe. I need the recipe printed off from Guy Fieri. That guy. Oh, Joe, hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Fine.
Joe, can you come to my office and set up my iPod phone thing?
Okay.
And also, can you have an intern print off the following recipes, okay? Okay, Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, both of those recipes yesterday were delicious, and I need them because I'm going to make the buttermilk chicken for my family tomorrow. So I need them today. And also the pumpkin soup from last week.
Pumpkin soup.
Yeah, and the pulled pork recipe that Lorena Garcia bought here.
Lorena Garcia.
Yeah, an intern can do that, but if they can do it and then rush it over here, Joe, and then even if you can't come now, Joe, hello, Joe? Okay, look, I'm going to leave out my iPod. You know that thing that they copied all the music on? All right, and the cord, and I'm going to leave my boombox out also, okay? No, I want you to hook up the iPod thing into the boombox so when I come in tomorrow I can start adding music to my life. 'Cause music is my life. 2-piece. Looks like cat soup from the 90s though, doesn't it? Look, here's another color blocking. This is French Connection, like, you know, these two-tone thing. Okay. Am I supposed to be having an interview with somebody?
Yeah.
Hi! Oh, workingmom.com. Okay, they're here. What you doing?
Downstairs, we didn't bring them up.
You made a mess.
Washing dishes.
Look at the floor. What are you guys
Sorry,
doing?
Wendy.
Are you interns?
Yes.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
Where do you go to school?
Manhattan College.
And where do you go?
Hofstra University.
Yeah.
Didn't I see both of you backstage? I said goodbye. I thought you were guests. I thought they were guests.
That was us.
So where, you girls, if you're washing, well then where's the sink?
Right back
In
here.
there.
Oh my gosh! Look at the sink. That's the story of my life. A mess. Look who's inside the closet. Dolly Parton waiting to come out. Do you often use the sink there?
No, we've never used this sink. We usually use the other sink, but it's something's wrong with it, so we have to use this one today.
Oh.
It's okay though. Gets the job done.
This is what being an intern's about, you girls.
That's right.
I was an intern. And look at me now. A mess. What do you girls want to do with your lives?
Produce.
Well,
Right.
What do you want to
I
do?
thought that I knew what I wanted to do, but I'm in my last year of college and I don't know what I want to do now.
What did you used to want to do?
I wanted to be a television correspondent.
And then what happened? You're here. Doesn't this look like a fun, glamorous job?
It does, but now, I mean, it's hard work, and not that it's just because it's hard work. I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do.
Let me get my slippers so I can step out. Somebody needs to be read. Hold on. Did I just hear you say it's hard work?
Not that it's hard work. It's just like I'm in class and I'm doing journalism, so I have to like go out, produce, write my own packages and everything. And
I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do.
Well, didn't they tell you that that's what you'd have to do when you were a freshman? Because now you're a senior and you spent your parents' money, and now you still don't know what you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, I know I want to be in TV and radio, doing something.
Yes.
And I'm just, I don't know. Like, I'm just praying about it, and I don't know. See where I go from here.
You've got to do more than pray on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in a perfect world, who's the person who has your dream job? Is it Deborah Norville from Inside Edition?
Probably right now.
Is it Elvis Duran from Z100?
Ryan Seacrest or Terrence J.
Terrence J.
Probably Ryan Seacrest, because he has his own like radio show, and now he's like directing and producing.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought that I wanted. I'm like having like a young life crisis.
Yeah.
Right now. So.
How old are you?
21.
Okay. And you graduate in May?
Mm-hmm.
And you're over here washing dishes at the Wendy show. Girl, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
So now about you. So what do you want to do?
I want to work in TV as well, and on the creative end, I don't want to be on TV. But this internship definitely has showed me exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, you want to be like a producer?
Producing, yeah. Producing mostly. And I have the same issue at school too. Like right now I'm making my own films and stuff and editing with Avid, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. And it's really hard, but at least it shows me what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I'll learn it.
Have you, I mean, I see you girls are washing dishes here at the Wendy show, but have you spent any time around any of the producers, Liza Persky, or even our executive producer, David Perler, or anything?
Jason Gable.
Jason's
good.
I
work with Hot Topics, so I'm with Jason a lot and his team, and they're so great.
Yeah.
So they're teaching me, like, constantly.
But you see how doing Hot Topics is more than just picking up a magazine and telling a story.
It's way more than I ever thought.
Work.
Like, especially Ask Wendy.
Yes.
I thought it was just, people get up and they ask questions. But it's way more than that.
It's way more than that. And do you notice that we have a full-time lawyer lady here at the show to be sure the Hot Topics are, hotly approved, legally speaking? Right. How long have you guys been here? I haven't seen you around.
Yeah. Since August.
Yeah, and last week in August. Yeah.
And what's today?
Today is November 13th,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
You're busy.
You're busy, Wendy.
I mean, I'm busy doing stuff, but I was an intern, so I always have time to pick the brains of the young. I like to surround myself by young people. I like to see what you all are thinking and doing. I mean, you're the future.
Yeah.
Over there in the dishes. You are the future, and I wish you well. And so,
Thank you, Wendy.
You're very welcome. If there's anything that you ever, want to ask specifically, if you just hang around like this time and just sit here and wait for a moment, this is about the time that I leave, and certainly we can walk out and talk. Okay. I wish you well.
Thank you
so much.
All right, so now I have to do an interview with Working Mother Magazine. Because on the other side of this right here, one day you girls, you'll get married, or maybe not, I'm not judging. And then maybe you'll want kids, and then you'll be balancing your careers, and then people are going to ask you how you do it, and you better not lie and say with ease. Because it's not easy, it's a mess. Magic Mike includes extended dance scenes. I didn't get a chance to see this movie. I was about to watch it on I have a portable DVD player over there, but I'll save that for another time. Nancy Grace was such a nice, she's a girl, and you could tell she's a girl. She had that barrette in her hair, crying, talking about her kids. Reminded me of somebody I know. I like her. My husband raced from backstage and was like, I really like Nancy Grace, yo. I was like, I know, there's something about Nancy Grace. And I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Do you have a moment? I think that, I know, okay, because I'm a grown woman and I have a lot of grown women friends, and some of them are stay-at-home wives. And others have very, very powerful careers. And what I noticed about some of my friends who have very powerful careers is they don't know when to shut the hell up and let a man be a man and leave all that tough talking in the top drawer in their office. Except when you have to use it at home. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's always nice to know how to, bark at your husband or your boyfriend, Arr! But then go back to being a girl. Like, We can get as modern as we want. At the end of the day, all a guy wants is a girl. I mean, unless he's gay. Not judging. And Nancy Grace is a girl. She's a pit bull on that TV. She's relentless. When she looks at you, she's me. Everything about her TV persona says, there is nothing soft about me. I will, take it to the mat and the whole bit. But that personality, she's a girl. I can dig it. She's soft and pink for her husband. And also for her sanity. It takes a lot to be barking at people all day long. You know what I mean? Whew. It does. I know a lot of people think I do a lot of barking probably in my real life. Like, ugh, who could put up with that mouth? Oh. Listen, I am soft and pink. I'm even soft and pink around here. Tristan, when do I bark?
I don't think I've heard you bark in 4 years, to be honest.
Yeah, I just say it firmly or say it like I mean it, and then that's that. I'm not a barker. And I consider myself a successful woman, and I've gotten things done. But anyway, I really like Nancy Grace. It's my kind of girl, and I like my outfit today. What did I wear? Oh, look. When I got up from Hot Topics, I don't know if you noticed this, because thank God I had that cardigan on. This is a Diane von Furstenberg dress. It's a size 12. It zips all the way. I mean, like, you can literally undo the whole dress. It unzips from the bottom and the top. Okay, so here's the dress. When I got up from Hot Topics, the dress was unzipped to here with side boob and everything. Thank God I had the big cardigan on. Look how Pam walks in here. Look how Pam walks in here. Thank you, Pam. Oh my gosh. Who took the time to make this? Do you remember when you used to chew gum as a kid and make a gum chain? It's vinyl. Look, my picture's all over it. It says, how you doing? How you doing is on the back. You know what? Who do I have to cut? This is so good, it's ridiculous. Did it come with a card? Antoine, can you come here and bring the nappy tuft? It's the only way I can describe it. Just, please, Antoine. Pam, did this come with a card or a phone number? This is the kind of person that I need to call. Every once in a while, Antoine, it's only going to take 3 minutes. And then I see Pam brought in the food. Let's sit down and have wig talk just for a moment. Okay. Explain what it is that you have in your hands there.
We call it nappy tuft. What it does, it really creates a really soft hairline for the wigs to keep having that hardness. And if you don't have the baby hair cut in, you just put this under the wig, you break it up a little bit, so it creates a really.
Do you want to install it under here? Okay. All right. Now what I have is a little baby haircut, but it's just very severely. This looks very wiggy right there. It doesn't bother me, but I know that we can do better. And a nappy tuft is actually sold like this, and you just break it off little by little by little. It is synthetic. Do not put heat next to it because your whole house will go up in flames.
Flames.
Here,
see, it really looks really nice and soft.
You know what? I'll demonstrate on it at another time. I think you're gonna mess it up.
I think I'm gonna mess it up too.
All right. Can you leave me a little bit of that hair to take home to my own wig collection?
You won't mess it up. You just don't want to do it right now?
No,
okay.
I don't. I'm really hungry and I'm starting to get aggravated.
Uh-oh, I'm out.
I'm sorry. And this is all he left me instead of leaving me a piece of the braid. Look, and I topped off my outfit with these Louboutins. Again, the classic silhouette, so easy to walk in. Just so easy, faux croc. Michael Russo brought me shoes, and I have them here because I wanted to show you. Aren't these cute? White at the bottom, black at the top, all crystally and stuff. Nice silver holiday heel. And they are, oh, I need my readers, I'll tell you. These shoes are by Ryan Hader Collection. Oh, Ryan Neighbor. Naber. They're made in Italy. Fantastic. They're satin. I've been out 2 nights in a row this weekend. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. Make dinner and sit down. I don't want to go out for another 2 weeks. Did I tell you in November I have a big announcement to make? Yeah. It's one of those announcements that required me talking to my mother and father ahead of time. Oh, they were concerned. It's the kind of announcement where my father called my husband, which doesn't happen. I mean, when my dad rings up the phone, you know, to Big Kev, he's concerned. And not in a bad way. He trusts him. Like, my parents, they like, love him, you know, and anyway, it's a big announcement. And now that my parents are smoothed out and little Kev has been talked to regarding the announcement, I'm good to go. You know what this means? I've got a secret. So tomorrow, it's... Is that Morel talking to the crew? Morel had a party last night. I missed it. He had the RuPaul Drag Race party, and he fried chicken, and about 24 people came over, and it's great. Morel was there, Memsor was there, Antoine was there, plus, you know, they're like an elite glam squad, so Morel knows people who do, like, other people's makeups, like Naomi and the Revlon hair ads, and anyway, they know, so if a bomb fell on Morel's house last night, none of us would be beat today. None of us. The whole fashion and glam world would be up in flames. Look, tomorrow Jamie Lynn Sigler, she is now on the new show Guys with Kids, and more fun with you. All right? Have a wonderful day. I love you for watching. Bye-bye. I'm going to wear these. No, and then I'm wearing leggings and a turtleneck, so everything's going to be black, black, black. And then I'm going to take this wig off, which this is the short version of the wig that I'm wearing in the PETA ad. And I'm going to put my other wig on. You've seen it. You like it. The center part, tombre. All right, so here's my outfit. Who's this? Why is this picture cut out?
That's just it's a business card. Mind your business.
Somebody who looked like Halle Berry's Olivier from the glance that I just got. I think I'm going to wear this dress tomorrow. I was just trying on clothes also. Our show is over today, and I just want to give him a quick try. I'm here all day. I have to, PETA is at 1 o'clock. And right now it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
I know. We have to get ready to go. Oh, go eat. And then at 3 o'clock, I go up to Harlem to talk to kids of all ages, from senior year in high school down
Can you drop me off?
I guess 5th grade. Yeah, aren't we going out tonight? Are you coming to the ball? Not that kind of ball. How you doing? Why is the word ball so overused and not for the right way?
Because they usually are.
Overused?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's go to the biggest snob in the room to ask. Memsor?
Oh? I'm not the snob in the room.
Yes, it's the accent. He's always talking down to somebody. No,
I'm not.
Why do you think everything is called a ball and a gala? And we have yet to, since season 4 has started, which was back in September, we've been to approximately 2 balls and 2 galas, and none of them required me to wear a street sweeper, you know, a gown.
I mean, as we know, a lot of words now are just taken out of context and are used to kind of make things sound grander, but today's ball is in the grand tradition of the extravaganza and those sort of balls. So it's not like, I think if you were to read it, you'd have thought, okay, it's some old society thing, but it's not. It's, you're going to hang out with the kids.
Can you talk normal?
Uh-oh. No, this is how I speak.
I'm trying to ask you, what do I wear?
You guys will see it later. Don't worry.
It's a ball as in...
No, but you can just wear what you want. It's not like, oh, crinolines and lace and Madonna.
Okay, good.
No, you just have to wear something great.
Okay.
We've got that covered. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Anyway, the ball is from 7 to 11. So...
It must be a mini ball.
I know.
Because balls last till 6 in the morning.
Well, not that kind of ball.
What kind of ball is? What are y'all talking about?
Is this a gay ball? Is this a gay ball?
It's a gay ball.
Why don't you just talk normal? Why don't you
Yes,
just
this
talk?
is a gay ball.
We're going to a gay ball, as in tens across the board.
You got this, you got
it's
that.
with W Hotel and Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah, she's hosting it.
I don't know.
The point is that we're all hanging out tonight. Yeah, I can take you to heart. You're not going?
No, I've got things.
Are you going to go to the Out 100 ball tomorrow night?
Now,
At
that I'm
100,
going
of course
to.
we're going to.
That I'm definitely going to. I don't know if I'm going to see the children tonight.
I'm going to.
I'm sick.
Do you want to go out tonight?
I'm sick.
You're sick in the head.
Are you going to go to the Out 100 tomorrow?
Yes. Brought my suit.
You wore a suit last year and we were overdressed.
Oh,
Here's another
well.
thing. It was called a gala, okay? So we went, we had a great time. Hair, makeup, boom, 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 on point. I walked in, I felt like a show pony. Like, you know, I could have brought it down a bit.
Yeah, but after the third drink, we were fine.
Yeah, we were.
I think there's just something about researching where we're going and making sure you dress appropriately. You know, and you haven't made a misstep yet.
I'm glad you
I'm going
do
to
that.
do that. So, I think wondering what it says on the invite, it's sometimes misleading and the wording is it takes you somewhere in your mind, but it's calling the people who are throwing said ball or gala and figuring out what. And that's my job. So, let me have
You're a wonderful addition.
Oh, thank you, Mem. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, God.
He all right.
All right, so Mem. Sorry.
So good.
Oh, yay! That's what he does when he's really mad. He keeps the door going. Anyway, I loved my dress today, Angela Dean. Can I show you my Angela Dean department? Come here. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Excuse me. I just want to show. Oh, do you remember when me and Wendy Malik, she had the dress on Norma Kamali? Here's mine. And it's a cheap, cheerful dress, too. This dress is only like, wasn't this dress only like $50? Yep. Or something. It's because it's Kamali culture, and Norma has 2 different tiers of clothing. Look at me. Here's, okay, the purple one that I wore today is on the bathroom floor. But look, these are all Angela Dean. You know what? This, I do believe, when something works on you or something fits you well, why mess with it? Buy it in every single color. And who cares what your friends say? I think Memsor had a hard time understanding originally, particularly about these Angela Dean dresses, because they're such. But I always felt that you felt, well, Wendy, you know, I can go out and shop and get you dresses like this. Like this is one thing, but I like this fit. Did you see how it went out at the boobs, in at the waist, down? It was long enough to be classy, but short enough to be bad. And it just fit like nobody's business. Because Angela sends, look, literally, I'm going to show you the process. Angela sends swatches. These are literally her swatches. We call her up, or Stephanie, you email her.
Yep.
And you say, Wendy wants dresses, all in the same cut. She sends swatches. She knows the material I like. And then we pick, I want this color, I want this color, I want this color, I want this color. And we ended up getting these great dresses. And if you look at the purple dress that I have on today, these dresses look just like them. And then I have, I also have the sleeveless version. Same dress, same cut, same length, same everything. Because her dresses just work. Now, don't ask me where to buy them. I don't know. I mean, I love Angela Dean, but I have no idea where to get her stuff. So we just, Stephanie, you email her and we just make an order. I mean, she's got real labels like at a real store. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Deanzign. www.deanzign. But the dresses are good. Let me walk you out. Wait, come on.
Here we go.
I've got a lunch date over your shoulder. Hi. You're very sensitive. You call me a crybaby, but you're way more sensitive than I could ever be. The other day I rolled my eyes because my corn hurt, and you thought I rolled my eyes at Brendan. Wrong. Number two, the other day, Memsor was running, and you were telling me, oh, he needs to listen to you, you need to get rid of him, he's just mad because we found his fake accent. Stop being so sensitive and stop stirring the pot. Memsor was running, I found it very comical, and he got me a bigger W. He heard everything that I said. Jeez, it's not the Gestapo around here. You know, I was calling him, but I was calling him because I've got a big mouth, and when I call, I said, Brendan!
Yes!
But you know I don't mean it like that.
No, not at all.
Everybody's so sensitive.
I'm not sensitive.
So sensitive.
No, really sensitive. I love Memsor, and I love everybody who works here. And nobody talks disrespectful around here to anyone. I'm not that type of person, and I don't expect people to be that way with me. Except for you, and that's only because we only know each other through the TV, so you see the lady out front, but you don't see what goes on behind the scenes. And what goes on behind the scenes, I would like to think is very pleasant. Better than people when I was working in radio. Now that's the movie. That's the book. Woo, this skirt. Let me tell you something about this skirt. Size 4. And it's squeezing my behind like it's a size 4. I had to ease down in my Hot Topics chair because one false move. Memsor literally had another outfit, another pair of shoes for me today, waiting at the ready, just in case I split something. My niece is coming by for a little lunchy lunch and a little chatty chat with her old aunt. You know, she's getting ready to apply for, big time news jobs and stuff. Marco does such a good job warming up the audience. He's a very relatable party person. Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine. You look great today.
Thank you. Thank you. You must have noticed my skirt is so tight.
Great job, boss.
Thank you, Brendan.
Great show. Wendy.
Have a lovely day, Brendan.
Thank you, Wendy.
There, that's what you want to see, right? And I slammed his finger in the door. Guys, I swear. It's okay, though. And you realize that when I get mad at you, I don't really get mad at you, don't you? Please don't be that sensitive. And you also realize that there's nobody in the world that I revere and admire more than my very own mother and father. You do realize that, right? You do realize that every condiment that my mother buys that we don't eat, I just love that my parents are in my life to be able to drive themselves to the store, because they still drive, to buy their own damn condiments. What makes me even happier is that I can take all those condiments around the corner to their brand new apartment and I never have to eat Hellmann's again. It's okay. You know why I think that you think that I'm that way? Because if you're like me, you have followed celebrities through magazines and TV shows like E! News or The Insider or whatever, and The Inquirer and The Star and, you know, whatever, for so many years, and you read in newspapers that you don't know what to believe. So you might make a blanket statement like all talk show hosts are like this, or all women who are 48 are like that. One of you asked, I told you I'm periodic. I know it seems like I'm periodic all the time, but I'm periodic. And one of you said, still periodic at your age? Yes, honey. Still periodic at my age. Even when I flipped my hair to wig man and said, I like my wig. Tristan, did you say? People thought I was being mean. God, you guys. You really do need to lighten up. That's why I do the show for tight people who don't know how to lighten up. This sweater is one of my favorite companies. I've talked to you about this company before. They're in England. They're called Pure Cashmere. All sweaters are not the same. I certainly do have some more economical cardis. But what I like about this Pure Cashmere is, well, it's pure and it's cashmere. This is the Lafayette 148 skirt. It's got no stretch in it, and it's a size 4. And I got to tell you something. It's true what fashion people say, how if you wear it too tight, all of a sudden somehow it makes you look bigger. I felt like a cow the entire show. Like the entire show. I couldn't hold my stomach in enough. It was just a psychological thing, but you know. And then suede Louboutins, suede ones. Tomorrow we're going to have a good time. Gabby Douglas is coming. Now, if there's one thing that I think you probably know about me by now is that I am not the most coordinated girl. I didn't place anywhere near close in Dancing with the Stars. I can barely walk in my heels. I've got 2 left feet and knock knees. But Gabby wants to teach me how to walk on a balance beam. I can barely walk, much less on a balance beam. So now here she goes suggesting to my staff that, you know, we get a balance beam like we used to, you know, deal with in gym. You know, balance beams like 4 feet high, and then your gym teacher would raise a little bit higher, a little bit higher. And then, so my producers tell me, well, Wendy, you can get out of your dress like during commercial break and dress down. I said, well, are you going to get the chalk for my feet? You know, the chalk, that's like what a real gymnast uses. So I'm going to do it barefoot, but I don't want the balance beam any higher than the curb. Leave it to Beaver style. Remember when the Beaver and his brother Wally walked on the curb? That's what I want. That way, if I fall, I'm not breaking anything. We're also going to have a visit from Mario Cantone, who, you know, I love Mario. I mean, I've loved Mario since Steam Pipe Alley. And of course, you know, many people know him from Sex and the City. And I don't know what I'm going to wear tomorrow, so what I'm going to do, I think, is maybe give wardrobe a little fitting now, at least for my main outfit. And then I'll put on like leggings or something like that and bare feet to walk with Gabby. I'm really not the most athletic person. It kind of turns my stomach to even be doing it. But, you know, you got to try new things. I do believe in that. You have to try new things. I went to the gym yesterday. I felt so good afterwards. I felt so good. I hadn't been to the gym in about 2 weeks. And then Thanksgiving, you know, things started to feel a little bit undone. And my parents were here, so the food was still, you know, popping in the kitchen. But I went to the gym yesterday, and I went at a time where normally I would lay on the couch and just give up. 5 o'clock. In New Jersey, when it's 5 o'clock, it's dark out. And the gym that I go to, on account of I love my trainer, and I've chased her from place to place. Wherever she goes, I go 2 towns over. With 5 o'clock traffic, you know, what is like a, you know, an 8-mile distance takes like 45 minutes to get there and 45 back. But I did it. Oh. I haven't worn sequins in so long. This dress, this skirt has everything I like. Short, tight, and shiny. I have to order lunch for me and my niece and try on some clothes. So I love you for watching today, and please don't always be so sensitive. It's really not that serious, you guys. And thank you so much for watching the after show as well. Bye-bye. Hi. That's it. All right, so look. The traffic is especially bad because it's the holidays. Oh, wait, I don't have to stop.
Don't stop.
It's the traffic is especially bad because it's the holiday season, and it's really important that I get it out of here as quickly as possible because the traffic is bad. Ow. I'll tell you what, though. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend, you know? I love what Thanksgiving's at our house because I really make it so that, you know, nobody's got to have a headache about anything.
See you tomorrow. Great show.
Bye, Brendan. The only thing I do is I'll take a shower and I'll put on a good muumuu and then a wig. And nobody comes over who's like not family or family-like. Mostly not family. I can eat with my fingers. And I get very antisocial at our house. Like, I'm the type person, you would hate coming to a party at my house or for dinner or something. Because the second I get tired, I don't ask you to leave. What I do is I just slip away. And it'll be about 2 hours before you notice, where's Wendy? You peek in my room, I'll be sound asleep. Or watching TV, or just, you know, in my own Wendy world. I do that all the time. I'm really not a good hostess. I'm a better hostess when somebody else is at the house to have my back to continue on. Like my husband's good for that. My husband will, no, come to think of it, no, he's not. My husband's good for slipping out and going to watch the game, with his, which is fine with me. And I'm good for going in our bedroom and going to sleep and turning on the TV and just being antisocial, reading magazines. And then my son is good for getting on the computer and watching basketball stats and stuff with his headphones on. So he, like, we check out. Oh my gosh, we're the worst family ever. Oh, we check out on our guests. All right, well, you know what? That's why you probably don't need to come to our house for Thanksgiving. We check out on you. And most of the time, you know, it's very rare. What are you doing? Are you trying to run?
I'm trying to go home.
All right, Miguel.
Bye.
Goodbye. Snob.
I'm not a snob.
Look, look, I can tell you what else. I can tell you what else happens. If you come to my house, like in the case of Thanksgiving, there's nobody at the house that I am not related to, like blood related, like no wig on related. And the most I can do for you is I will put a wig on so then we can take arbitrary camera pictures. Because normally when there's no wig on, there's no cameras allowed to be brought out in my corner, like in my area. But I put on a wig and I'll socialize with you for an hour or two and then I'll disappear. But I don't kick you out. And you know where everything is. Make yourself at home. And just make sure that the lights are off when you either go to bed or leave. Oh, I'm not a good hostess. Get out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not a good hostess. Oh my gosh. At least I can acknowledge who I am. Who are you? My friends. Love you for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanksgiving. We'll be here and then I'll go home and eat and go to bed. Bye. Hi. I am in this Morel. He cracks me up. It's a beauty secret. Only when I wear V-necks he goes like this. Look, it's fairy dust and it's sparkly. It's just, every woman needs to have something with an atomizer on her perfume table. In this case, it's not perfume, it's dust, and he uses it for my decollage, which I didn't show you today. I'm not a huge fan of orange, and I'll tell you why. I think it looks beautiful on most skin. I have no complaints about how it looks against my skin, but orange makes my very large breasts look like 2 pumpkins. And they're even more pumpkinlicious when I'm wearing a crew as opposed to a V-neck. I know what the fashion people say. Fashion people say girls with, you know, large chests should always wear a V-neck. Well, you know what? I can't wear a V-neck every day. I don't mind wearing a crew neck. You know, we get into a conundrum here on the show because, you know, we're well past 500 shows here on Wendy, and I don't want to wear a V-neck every day. I like a crew neck, and I acknowledge my big breast, and I acknowledge the whole pumpkin motif. And the crazy thing is that, you know, when I lose weight, and I have lost a couple of pounds despite the fatty that you saw me throwing down today with the food, I've lost a couple of pounds and I don't seem to lose weight in my breasts. Well, guess what? I don't want to, because we've shared this before. I purchased these. They're 18 years old now. I mean, and at the time that I got them, I was larger at the bottom, and also I wasn't on TV. And if we ever run into each other in person, you will say, while they are large, they are not out of proportion of my body in person, which is why they say, you know, I read the blogs. I know you guys say if you would just get a breast reduction. I'm not getting a breast reduction. It's not going to happen. I acknowledge that I bought them. I love them, and in person, which is where I live the majority of my life in person, you know. So with that in mind, I don't enjoy orange, but you know, it's color. It's also a Thanksgiving color, orange. It's a color for this time of year, so I wore it. It was an easy breezy dress, Ralph Lauren, under $300, Lord & Taylor. That dress is one of those timeless dresses, wash, wear, wash. Mine happened to be a size small, but it had a lot of stretch, and it also had a built-in slip underneath it, which was attached by, you know, a string on either side. Anyway, listen, it was a nice dress. It had no zipper. You flip it over your head. It's one of those dresses you ball up and you go across the country and you unfurl it and you look like a decent person. You know I love my fishnet stockings. To me, they just finish off my legs. They give my legs a nice finish, and I like mine in what I call black girl. Or at least my shade of black, so you can't really see them from far away, but you know I always share with you. I was wearing my flower ring, which is my good luck ring. You know, this is my diva ring. It's like 10 years old now. I bought it myself. I wear it every day. My nail polish, OPI. A lot of people have been asking me, I like this color. You know why? Because it's not quite red and it's not quite pink, and I find that it is a go-to color in between wearing all of the other great colors. Like, I like charcoal gray. I like navy. I like everything but black. I'm not a black nail polish wearing girl. The bracelet that I had on this hand, I must tell you, it's a multicolor hinge bracelet by Robert Rose. It was nice, but I like this bracelet better today. The heavier cuff, basket weave, very thin metal. It was a basket weave bracelet, and what we were tying in by wearing that bracelet was, this is a basket time of year. You know, you have the cornucopia on your table. You know, a basket of, you know, pumpkins and fruit, and you know, it's basket time of year. I say all that to say, here on the show there are clothes that we keep and clothes that we borrow from the store because we have relationships. This goes on with everybody in TV, you know. And generally speaking, my keepers are always the timeless pieces, not necessarily the trendy pieces. And yes, I will be keeping the Ralph Lauren dress. And my shoes, classic Manolos. Nude. It's very interesting, and we've talked about this before, looking for nude when you're black. You know, I have peachy nude like white skin, but that's not my nude, and I spent the longest time buying that nude until finally I just put my foot down. I'm like, I'm looking for black girl nude. You know, sometimes straight talk makes for straight understanding. I'm in the store looking at nude shoes, and they're all showing me, you know, nude, but they're white lady nude, and I'm like, look, don't be offended. I'm looking for black girl nude. That is not my nude. My skin is not peach. So, you know, make sure that you get your nude for nude, and they always elongate your legs. I have to get ready to get out of here. Oh, my wig, Twanbray. I call it Twanbray because what? My my hairdresser's name is Antoine, and he did a beautiful job with this. And my after robe, you've seen this before. Samantha and Jules Marini, they put these robes on New Year's Eve, the Sex and the City movie. It's Chanel. I've had this since the 6-week sneak peek. When I found out I got the show, I treated myself to this robe. And I only wear it for you, my friends. You don't mind if I go, do you? Okay. I love you for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.